YouTube, I'm back with another reaction. I'm finna react to this Deadliest rap beef. Mother and kids killed for the ruthless teenagers. Let's go. Damn, listen on the. Oh, wait, did you just piss and touched it? You nasty little fuck.
Look back. Play with that money, boy.
Y'all faces where y'all be at. Y'all mama, y'all sister, y'all auntie, y'all granny, y'all daddy, y'all brother. You little bitch nigga came to piss on his wife and one pussy off the door to stay here. Come back and do the ass nigga cause y'all playing with.
I ain't gonna lie. What if I want to see what she would have did if she'd have seen that nigga right there at that time?
The white boy on my kids. Come piss on this grave again and be here while we pull up. Nigga. Hey on that boy, this little boy, he already dead in the ground. What more y'all want? Where y'all be at? What's y'all name?
Just the more that they want. You yelling and shit, doing the most. That's what more they want.
Bitch hoes, y'all sisters, mamas, grannies, brothers, whoever. Real talk. This is just a little y'all ready that mama, daddy, sisters, all you hoes. I'll be laying next to him right with me if I got to.
On your people, fool. Check up on your people. Bro got shot. They got shot, fool. Check up on your people, my boy. North Dallas with that shit. No cow.
Man, what in the Dallas Illuminati shit?
Hey, put in the comments what Walmart that was in Dallas.
That shit. No cow.
Man, what in the Dallas Illuminati shit y'all got going on, Pete? Folks talking about I'm unscratched. Boy, your whip is flipped and dipped, boy, on juice, man. Let me find out you niggas sacrificing your mamas now, just for the Rex, man. On juice, boy, what the hell, boy? I'm talking about nigga hopped out looking like Pretty Ricky, but his mama in the NICU. On juice, what the hell?
What's the NICU? I hope he ain't talking about the ICU. What the fuck is he talking about?
Pretty Ricky, but his mama in the NICU. On juice, what the hell?
The thing in beef people don't really talk about. Like you jumping out there doing the extreme, and then the person you did it to do more than you, get more disrespectful than you. Now you got mothers involved, grave sites, and even little kids. Fam, in the last 24 hours, a young man was a target in front of a local Walmart before 7 a.m. He was driving. He was with his mother, and she was shot up instead of him. And instantly, he went to Instagram to post that he was unharmed. To say the least, I was confused, especially.
Damn, so his mama got shot up on some shit that he got himself in. He posted on the ground and said, "Not a scratch." When the whole time that was his mama in that car. So he was really trolling and capping. Now that's wild work. That's real wild work.
On his
If I was his big brother, me and little bro would have had to catch the fade.
mom was shot up for his beef. Now let's make something clear. If you're a target of a drive-by shooting before 7 a.m. with your mom in the car or even your kids at your local Walmart, it's for a reason. You know how mad you have to be and ruthless for someone to do all the above early in the morning? Instantly, I wanted to do some homework and see what this man got himself into that's public. To say the least, before we continue, I want to give a shout out to Dallas Drill. They helped with a whole lot in regards to my research. Today we talk about 2 gangs, rap music, retaliation, juveniles, 2 mothers, grave sites, and a 2-year-old girl who lost their life or their freedom to this war. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. In Dallas, Texas, it seems no one is off limits when it comes to their war. It's a war that's been going on between a group called FBG, allegedly, and a group called OTS, allegedly. FBG stands for Free Bird Gang, and OTS stands for Only the Sacks. OTS is a hood that's
Thank you. Somebody finally explaining this shit good.
mainly located on Pleasant Grove, on the south of Dallas, Texas. They name it 65 Pleasant Grove. It used to be a dark bus route that took you to the Grove back in the 90s. And that's where that 6'5" come from. Now OTS has a well-known rapper who made his rounds outside of Dallas after dropping a diss track while at his opposition gravesite. Now we'll later get to the breakdown of his name, but he go by FBG Murder. And just to be clear, he has no association with FBG Free Band Gang or FBG Flyboy Gang, Chicago or Atlanta. This is strictly Dallas, Texas lingo. In 2021, just after turning 17, FBG Murder would be charged with juvenile life, serving 11 months in juvenile. And in 2023, he would take rapping serious, making his known track, which is a diss track.
So juvenile life mean you get out there when you're a grown up, basically.
As we mentioned, at his opposition gravesite. The song was released 3 months ago. It was titled Clean Up Crew with over 300,000 views and counting. It was titled Clean Up Crew with over 300,000 views and counting.
For delicious margaritas, choose a tequila made from fresh pressed agave, or Nethos, a fresh take.
Look back, play with that money, boy. I put it right on your head.
Now, as you can see in that video, FBG Murder had took a urine on that gravesite, but that wasn't the only.
Bro, you know how disrespectful you gotta be to piss on a nigga gravesite? That's wild shit.
Disrespectful OTS member who did the same thing to that same gravesite. That was the gravesite of a guy named John Cantrell Hightower. Based on the disrespect from his opposition, it seemed like John raised hell while he was living on his earth. Dallas Drill had posted the clip of John's sister coming to the gravesite and making this post to Facebook after seeing the man piss on her brother's grave. His nickname was Lord John. He was only 19 years old when he lost his life on April 6, 2021. But he was actually shot on the 4th of July. Mr. Hightower was in the 3000 block 21. But he was actually years old when he lost his life on April 6, 2021. But he was actually shot on the 4th of July. Mr. Hightower was in the 3000 block of South Street enjoying the 4th of July fireworks with friends when he was caught in a gun battle between unknown suspects. Mr. Hightower was shot once and transported to the local hospital. 2 days later, he passed away from his injuries. May he rest in peace and loving condolences to his family. It's been rumored that John losing his life was retaliation for an incident that happened 3 months prior at a local park. A young man that go by the name of Keontae Green had lost his life on camera after walking to his local park only 5 minutes after being there.
Since I'm one of the oldest, I gotta be stronger for my family.
For the family of Keontae Green, the emotions come in waves.
What the fuck happened to the girl that was walking with him? Nothing?
His murder still hard to believe.
I'm hurt. I'm mad as hell. I'm not a revenge person, but I'm a justice person.
Green was one of 3 people shot Saturday night at a South Dallas block party. Over the weekend, 8 people were shot citywide, including another murder near Hahn Freeway.
I saw a mother crying. I see children involved in violence, and we're fighting every day to improve our communities.
South Dallas residents and community activists Tabitha Wheeler Reagan and Anton Lucky believe it's up to community members to lead efforts to curb violence.
We're asking whether you're uncle, whether you're aunt, whether you're father, whether you're mentor, whether you're just a resident in this neighborhood, we asking you to get involved.
And by spotting and reporting things that may lead to violence, the hope is grief and anger.
I just want somebody to be angry like I am.
Can perhaps be
See? That's the problem.
prevented and the lives of people like Keontae Green saved.
My heart is heavy behind what all this crap is doing to our young black men.
Reporting in Dallas, Jack Heiberger, NBC.
I know where we come from. Nobody want to be a snitch or nobody want to step up. But if it was your child, you would want somebody to step up. Like crime, teenage crime on teenage crime. If nobody never stepped.
This what I don't like. How y'all know y'all child not out here slanging that bitch? I'm talking about he putting belt to ass every chance he got. He just got, it's his turn to get got.
Crime, teenage crime.
Y'all is raising these niggas. They get the, I don't know where he got that from. I don't know who he taught that. I don't know who raised him. You!
On teenage crime. If nobody never step up, we won't never be able to help the kids, or we won't be able to get justice for everybody that's out here losing.
No one will be arrested for both murders.
To get justice for we want teenage crime.
Let me show y'all something. This how the news play on your mental. Now worse, they talking about this little black boy, right?
On teenage crime. If nobody never step.
Look who playing in the back. What the fuck this background got to do with this man picture?
Up, we won't never be able to help the kids.
The white kids in the back playing.
Or we won't be able to get justice for everybody that's out here losing.
No one will be arrested for both murders.
I want to know what happened with the girl. They was shooting their ass. They shot a lot of bullets. What happened with the girl?
Murder will be the only one who speak on it almost 4 years later in his track, as we mentioned, at John Hightower gravesite. Instantly, FBG Murder and his crew OTS became targets to the other side, and they end up shooting a music video while calling the guy named OTS Trey on the phone via Instagram. And it seems they was at Trey mother's gravesite, a woman who lost her life after her house was shot up over 60 times. For whom? Her son. Now the shoot.
That's Dallas.
Happened on the 3000 block of Flutter Mill Drive in the Heartland community. It happened at around 1:49 a.m. on February 6, 2023. It was 63 spent shell casings recovered from the scene. The victim was identified as Ramika Simpson, 38 years old.
That boy mama was around. She had a nice ass house. Damn, cuz. Yeah, that beef dangerous. Anytime a nigga go after your mama.
Rest in peace and love condolences to her family. But they didn't stop. They shot up her balloon release as well, leaving a 2-year-old baby named Zaya deceased after being struck by one of the bullets. May she rest in peace and love condolences to her family.
Responsible for opening fire on a crowd in East Dallas.
And as investigators piece together clues, a family is devastated after their little girl was killed.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to promote violence, because you gotta go get some get back. Nigga shot your mama and your little cousin. Nigga shot two females, cuz. Yeah, you gotta go get some get back. Fuck the trap. Fuck money. Fuck bitches. Fuck all that shit. It's time for you to crash out. It's time for you to fucking crash out.
Our Candace Sweat picks up this heartbreaking story live from...
You know what? You can't fight fire with fire. Brother, don't crash out. Don't crash out. I'm sorry. I take that back. You know, sometimes you get turned up and, you just want to, you just want to feel that shit right there. I don't really mean that. Brother, don't go do that.
From Dallas Police Headquarters, Candace, the family telling us that they gathered to remember a woman who was murdered.
Exactly, Brittany and Brian. This started off as a candlelight vigil, sort of a celebration of life for another family member. Instead, everyone there ended up running and ducking from gunshots, and a child is now dead. The family tells us today they want the person responsible locked up. At times, the grief is too much.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Now, I know somebody died, but she doing a little bit too much.
Deborah Harper Smith was with her grandchild, 2-year-old Zaya Lacey, and other family members Sunday for a candlelight vigil on Hay Street in East Dallas. Then there were gunshots.
Everybody started to run. I grabbed my grandbaby while I was running. When I got behind the truck, I felt some blood.
She realized Zaya had been shot. Another family member rushed them to the hospital.
And I couldn't do nothing but scream, cry, and pray, and ask God, please just protect her.
Smith says doctors placed Zaya on an operating table, and they waited.
About 30 minutes to an hour later.
They waited? So the bullet ain't killing, the doctors did.
Zaya on an operating table, and they waited.
About 30 minutes to an hour later, they came in and told us she didn't make it. My baby was only 2 years old. She haven't even lived a full life yet.
Dallas police detectives.
Yeah, they hate bro. Whoever the nigga else who got this into this shit, they hate him.
Detectives say this.
Bro ain't got no family. He out here fucked up. That nigga daddy might got hope for him, but they hate his ass. He can't come to no more family functions. Don't nobody want to be around him. Boy, you got your mama hit. And what that was, if that's her grandchild, that's his little sister or some shit.
This was not a random shooting, but Zaya and another adult woman injured at the vigil were not the intended targets. Now this family, surrounded by their church pastors, are calling on the public.
If it was your 2-year-old granddaughter, daughter, niece,
you won't slang that bitch, huh?
or cousin, how would you feel?
They're left grasping for answers in a situation that feels hopeless.
I told my grandkids I will always protect them, and I let her down because
You never told them that. You lying. You never told them that.
I told my grandkids I will always protect them, and I let her down because I couldn't.
Yeah, and that vigil that they were attending before the gunshots broke out was actually for another cousin who was killed earlier this year in a drive-by shooting. So you can only imagine what this family is going through. Detectives said that they are looking at other crimes in the area to see if they can connect the person.
Lock the nigga up. Who the fuck they coming after, and that won't happen.
Responsible for this to those recent crimes. Of course, anyone with any information is asked to call Dallas police.
Now, what makes Ramika Simpson's story even more crazy, other than the fact that she lost her life due to her son war, all these kids knew each other. Her son allegedly claimed OTS, but her daughter, she was best friends with John, her brother enemy, and even got
If that's my sister, guys, I'm beating her ass.
his name tatted on her arm when he lost his life. She wrote, "Words can't explain how much I miss my bestie. This is just the beginning. He calls me every day. What you doing, best friend? Come see me. I miss you. Hey, beautiful. How was your day? I'll never receive the love my bestie had for me from anyone else. I'm very hurt. I've always said I wanted a boyfriend just like my best friend, cause he treat me like I'm so perfect. He's so sweet to me. I trusted him with my deepest secrets. I never felt that."
Am I tripping? Yeah, I'm tripping. I ain't saying that. I'm tripping. You mean to tell me just fucking with her brother out?
Coming from anyone else. He never changed on me. I'll forever love you, Johnny. Boy, forever gonna make sure your name live on my kids. We'll know who you were and the spot you held in my heart. You always told me you have kids. I'm gonna be their godmama. I didn't even get the chance. They took away everything, our whole future. I love you, baby. Fly high, 7/6/21. The day of my life changed forever. So now you have an idea on how close this beef is. It kind of makes sense on how everyone know each other mother. And far as FBG murder name, as we mentioned in the beginning of the video, it seems he's a part of the crew OTS. But having FBG murder as his rap stage name is a diss to his ops, which leads us to the shooting within the last 48 hours at the local Walmart. An affiliate.
Oh shit! I ain't even catch that.
Which leads us to the shooting within the rap stage name. He's a part of the crew OTS. But having FBG murder as his rap stage name is a diss to his ops, which leads us to the shooting within the last 48 hours at the local Walmart. An affiliate to OTS Yakuzi, was in his bright orange-red Dodge Charger alongside his mother at around 6:30 a.m. when Dallas police have responded to a shooting on the 9300 block of Forest Lane. The preliminary investigation determined that a woman was shot at the location. The woman's identity and her condition is yet to be confirmed. Now we want to send love and prayers to that young mom and her family. As far as her son, within 24 hours, and not even knowing the condition of his mom, he wasted no time with the blunt in his hand to post on Instagram a picture of a selfie and say not a scratch to troll his opposition. We lost out here, family. As we wrap this video up, we do want to take the moment and say once again, Rest in peace to all the victims of this story, and loving condolences to you guys' family. This is a very unfortunate situation, having a war in Dallas with just teenagers throwing their life away before they graduate, having mothers being involved, and even little kids, because everyone grew up with each other. Everyone know one another. Let me know how you guys feel about this one. This was the story of a young man's mom who was shot up early in the morning in front of their local Walmart because of his beef with him and his crew. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys.
I ain't gonna lie, shooting a nigga mama is like, that's crazy. These young niggas don't give a fuck. Different. Right? Shooting a nigga mama and killing her, then killing a baby. Niggas might want to get out the streets, bro. Y'all, I'm eating pumpkin seed. Chill. Niggas might want to get out of the streets. That's fucked up. But appreciate y'all for watching this reaction. Catch me in the next.